Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Here it's the little guys on the big stage. Standing in, J.J. Lowry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Villarreal facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Boone Devine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boone Devine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Big A. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with two men out. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a two-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Jason Nunez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brasky is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We've played an inning, still into the box now. Jake Smolinski, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. To 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Suzuki over to his left on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Michael Montag. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
3-0 now.
3-0.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Your attention, please.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show. In this stepping into the box, Chris Fernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in, Ken Moses, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Moses, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Mondesi will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In now, Brian Wheatley comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1-0 the count. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Angel Huerta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. Hit on the ground out to short. Mateo is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sean Cross, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in now, Julius Dill. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. with a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Castilla. He did play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. He's set, and the pitch. Up around the face. Castilla is off at first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Canizaro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Jarrett Parrish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at bat. In there, strike 2.
These are the at bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jarrett Parrish is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Canizaro is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Angel Huerta.
Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Mateo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in once again, Julius Still. He drew a walk his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
Ball 1.
Miguel Castilla.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inaba has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Fernandez. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Ken Moses. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio coming in, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio's under it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Ready for another chance, Brian Wheatley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, Angel Huerta. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lines softly toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little bouncer. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bonifacio giving chase. 2 down. Digging in once again, Julius Dill. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very
MLB The Show's tour. Striding into the box, Patrick Boyer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1 ball, no strikes the count. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Boyer leads off second with nobody out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Inaba comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Henry Sanchez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Klein has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit. And that brings up Chad Pinder. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
And here's Renato Nunez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Renato Nunez.
Rodriguez, base runner at first with 1 out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Renato Nunez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Dustin Garneau is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Donald Hida, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Up around the face. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inaba is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Patrick Boyer. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
A ball and a strike now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Roberto Garcia. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Henry Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Inaba calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Now the pitch.
Now batting.
Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Mateo ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in for his 2nd. At bat, Johnny Rodriguez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And here's Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Line towards center field. Inaba is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Dustin Garneau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cannizaro sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Hida. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1. A little bouncer. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Patrick Boyer. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Count remains 2-2. Ground ball left side. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Now at the plate, Ryan Baker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ryan Baker.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and Frank DiBiase is on.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Omaha Storm Chasers. Minor League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Charles Chadwick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike one, 0-1. Fellas, should take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now in the box, Antoine Webster. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Klein has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Song. He went deep in the contest last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Number 31.
Right over the middle, knee high. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, one there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next will be the designated hitter, William Rose, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Inaba going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now to the plate, Andreas Murillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Broussard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping into the box, Eli Feliz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Number 96 is on deck. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cannizzaro has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Striding into the box, number 96. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bonifacio's under it, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Charles Chadwick. He reached on a single in his first try. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Alex Mejia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inaba comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So striding in, Antoine Webster. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Webster, a 22-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The line. But it gets fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Sinker, 3-2 now. Full count still. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the first baseline. Lewis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is is over. Coming to the plate now, Broussard. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding forward now, Andreas Murillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Behind 0-2 now, Broussard takes his lead at third with one away. A line shot to second out there, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready now, Eli Feliz, runner in scoring position with two gone. And that is down as that could be two bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now at the plate, number 96. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for a strike.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Redbirds lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Alex Mejia. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Alex Mejia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 strikes.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Antoine Webster. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Webster.
First delivery to him on the way. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The next 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Broussard. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, William Rose. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Memphis is out on top, 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-2 the final total today. The Redbirds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hank Olson earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Logan Klein pitched well, allowing only 2 earned.
A player receives input from a coach.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Tejada will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Leading off for the Sound.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Ro, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1's the count.
2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Looked like he cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Boyer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Henry Sanchez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Inaba is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Chad Pinder is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inaba is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Jake Smolinski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jake Smolinski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Renato Nunez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Smolinski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Douglas Streeter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey.